This time, it drags down one of the most feared names in drill. Lil Durk, the global superstar and undisputed king of OTF, now sits in federal custody facing life in prison. But the real earthquake came when a man he once called brother, a loyal soldier fresh out of 12 years in prison, turned into his most dangerous enemy. Jam, the same man Durk allegedly housed, fed, and put on, didn't just cooperate. He became the #2 snitch in a sprawling federal RICO case built on murder for hire, street executions, and betrayal at the highest level. How does a man go from writing for Durk to handing the feds everything? Why did the authorities grab Jam not for the Quando Rondo hit, but for a completely separate murder? What exactly did Lil Ted reveal before he was silenced forever? And how deep does the betrayal go inside OTF? Family members are mourning, streets are watching, and an empire built on loyalty is crumbling in real time. To understand how we got here, we have to go back to the moment Jam got caught. In the summer of 2026, the king of Chicago drill sits in a cold federal cell, his empire under siege. Lil Durk, the Grammy-winning artist who turned the pain of the streets into platinum success, is now facing a superseding federal indictment that could send him to prison for the rest of his life. What began as a single murder-for-hire charge connected to the 2022 killing of Quando Rondo's cousin Lil Pab has evolved into something far more dangerous, a sprawling racketeering case accusing Durk of running only the family as a violent criminal enterprise. But the story that has the entire hip-hop world glued to their phones isn't just about Durk's arrest. It's about the man many believe quietly became the government's most lethal weapon against him, OTF Jam. Casey Hester, known as Jam, was once one of Durk's most trusted soldiers. A man Durk allegedly helped bring home after 12 long years in prison. A man who received support, money, and a seat at the table. Now, according to multiple credible street insiders, that same man stands accused of turning against everything OTF represented. Street sources and respected hip-hop news channels like Trenches News and Big Mike have painted a devastating picture. Jam didn't just cooperate. He became the #2 cooperator in one of the biggest federal cases against a major rap artist in recent memory. The timing could not be more explosive. As Durk's trial date approaches, the details leaking from the streets suggest Jam was arrested not for the high-profile Los Angeles gas station shooting, but for an entirely separate murder in Chicago. Federal agents allegedly used that case as leverage, offering him a path to freedom in exchange for testimony that could bury his former brother. This isn't just another rap beef or diss track drama. This is the ultimate betrayal, a story of loyalty tested by the crushing weight of federal pressure, life sentences, and the harsh reality of street codes versus self-preservation. For millions of fans who grew up on Durk's music, songs about pain, loss, survival, and sticking together, watching the foundation of only the family crumble feels deeply personal. Why does this story matter so much right now? Because Lil Durk represents more than just hits and jewelry. He became the voice for an entire generation coming out of Chicago's most violent neighborhoods. From Like That to Three-Headed Goat, his music carried the weight of real-life trauma. He turned grief into global success while still carrying the burdens of the streets. When King Von was murdered in 2020, Durk's pain was broadcast to the world. Many believed the OTF bond was unbreakable. Jam's alleged flip has shattered that illusion. The streets are divided like never before. Some defend Jam, saying he had no choice when facing life in prison. Others call him a rat who bit the hand that fed him. Death threats, heated debates on social media, and old footage of Jam and Durk together are being dissected daily. Hip-hop forums, YouTube channels, and comment sections are flooded with one recurring question. How could someone Durk helped rebuild turn around and help the feds build a RICO case against him? Federal prosecutors have remained tight-lipped, but the superseding indictment paints a chilling picture. They allege only the family operated like a modern-day mafia, coordinating violence across state lines, using music as both motivation and cover, and eliminating threats with cold precision. Durk, once praised for elevating his circle, is now accused of directing it all. Jam's disappearance from public view after his arrest only fueled the fire. When he briefly resurfaced under what appeared to be house arrest conditions, the internet exploded. Old allies turned silent. Former friends posted cryptic messages. The code of silence that once protected OTF was breaking in real time. This case hits different because it exposes the uncomfortable truth about street life and the rap game. No matter how much money, fame, or success you achieve, the past never really lets go. Federal investigators don't care about record sales or streaming numbers. They follow the blood trail. And in this instance, the trail allegedly led straight through someone Durk once called family. The emotional weight on the community is heavy. Families who lost loved ones in the cycle of violence watch